Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be talking about my house plants. I am so excited to share this with you guys because if you follow me on my Instagram, you know I love plants. It's my new favorite thing to do lately. I have about 15 plants in my house. I've scattered them everywhere and they look so pretty. They just make my house feel different. I don't know, I love plants. They make me so happy. So I'm so excited to share with you guys what I do for them and how I take care of each and every one of them. So a lot of you guys have messaged me and asked me, like, how do you not kill a plant? And believe me, as someone who used to kill them so easily, it took time and patience, and I did a lot of research on my plants. So when I purchase a plant, I usually read up on it, and most plants have like little instructions that come with them, and it shows you how to water them and what kind of sunlight they like their environment pretty much. So that's the easy part. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys all about my house plants. I'm so excited to show you guys the kinds that I have. I think I'm still collecting. It's sad to admit, but I can find room for any plant. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. My first plant is in my room. It is a golden pothos. It requires minimum anything. Water, light. I water it once a week, and it's usually every Sunday, and it is a hard plant to kill. My second plant here is the GUZMANIA BROMELIAD. I have had this one for 2 years. It is a flower. Mine had a yellow flower. I will show you in a few slides how it looks like. I think I killed it in the first place by giving it too much water. So I have now reduced it and I water it once a week. This is how it looks like. This is one of my 3 snake plants. This is also an easy one to care for. Minimum water and also minimum light. You do not want to drown this one because the roots will rot. Like I mentioned, I have 3 of them. It used to be one plant that I separated and made into 3. I have these 2 on my entrance, and the first one I just showed you guys. I just have it on my fireplace. I do have windows that are pretty bright, and this one is right by the door, so it gets a ton of light. So yeah, I knew that the roots were rotting because I noticed that the leaves were starting to turn brown as well, so I repotted it. This right here is a white bird of paradise. When I bought it, it was such a beautiful plant, and I did not give it enough light, which caused it to start turning brown. The leaves were browning. This is the instructions to care for it, which I appreciated very much. And I have now moved it from where it was when I filmed this, and I put it in a more light and the sun can shine into the window and hit it. So as you can see, the leaves were splitting. I promise you, I am gonna nurse this baby back to health because it is so beautiful. I will be removing it from the indoors, putting it outdoors. It is a tropical plant, so it does appreciate sunlight. Here is my fiddle leaf fig tree. These grow pretty tall. They have massive leaves and they're so beautiful. It's like a dark green. All these plants, you want to make sure that they have good drainage, so which means that the bottom of the pot that it's in, make sure it has holes in it, so when you water it, it takes out the extra water. When there's too much water in the soil, that is the cause of root rotting, which will essentially kill your plant.
This ARECA palm is a tropical plant as well, and it's new. I just got it, so I was still like getting to know it and seeing what it needs. I had it near my heater, heat, where the heat comes from, and I noticed it was starting to turn yellow on the leaves, as you can see. So I was cutting off the leaves that were turning yellow, but it kept coming back. So I have removed it from where it was, and I put it by my entrance, which it has been doing really great. This is another golden pothos that I have. It's also known as an ivy plant, and it can grow downwards. As you can see, mine is growing quite long, or you can make it grow upwards by having something stick in the soil so it has something to climb on, like a stick or whatever, a plant support, whatever you gotta do. It's also turning a little golden, as you can see. Not too many leaves in this one are golden, but I've had this plant since, I would say, probably for 3 years, and it's been doing really well. My aloe vera, on the other hand, you guys, look at this thing. It's so sad. I killed it, and I am not proud at all, and I will revive it somehow. So this is a prayer plant, and it requires well-drained soil, and it does not require too much watering, obviously, so it can be watered every 2 weeks. Look how gorgeous it is with these pink lines in the leaves. My next plant is called a rubber tree or a rubber plant. They grow really big, like massive. So I have two of them growing together, so that way they can branch out in different directions. This one requires to be watered once a week or once every 2 weeks. It needs a ton of sunlight. So I have it in my kitchen where the sun does shine through very well. And I also have to rotate it so it can grow straight. You don't want your plant to face one way because that's the only way it's gonna grow. So you want to rotate it so the sun can hit it on all sides. This is my spider plant. It has grown so big. I got it when it was so tiny, and I can't believe how fast it has grown. As you can see, it just falls down so beautifully. It does require a well-drained pot. The pot it's in is not well drained, so I have to take care of that before my roots become rotted. My last plant that I wanted to share with you guys is this elephant ears. I bought it last week. I have been searching for this plant since last summer. Everywhere I went, they told me that they have just been bought and sold out so quickly. So luckily I found one this year, and they grow big as well. The leaves are massive. That's why they're called elephant ears. They require a lot of sunlight. They are tropical, so they need hot environment, and I have put it outside. It's on my entrance so that it can get the light and the heat that it needs. I also water it about once a week.
Guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching all about my plants. Let me know down below if you have the same plants as I do, or if you have any that are different. I would love to start purchasing different plants. And yeah, some people buy plants with reason behind it, so I would love to know why you guys buy those certain plants. Some plants are good for air and oxygen, and yeah, so let me know down below in the comments what kind of plants you guys have. I would love to research on them as well, and perhaps even buy some. So anyways, I'm gonna leave it here. If you're new and you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so before you leave, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I will see you guys in my next video, and thanks for watching. Bye!